break down the episode 102 preview. So let's get on with it. Hey, it's me, Goku, and then we see either Sanka or Su. We don't know the actual name of these characters. It's either Sanka or it's either Su, and as we can see, she is not transformed till now. And then we see either Sanka or Su again, and then we see Brian. So in this episode, we're gonna see a lot of stuff. Episode 10 on Universe 2. Let's see, 102 and Universe 2. That makes kind of sense. 101 and Universe 11. Just drop the zero. So actually, that doesn't make sense at all. But I am making sense out of no sense or nonsense. Then we see Brienne shouting, so I think she is telling Sanka and Su to transform, and she has to wants to merge with them as we have read in the spoilers, and at the same time, R17 is going to attack, and then we see, Goku getting astonished. I don't know why. The warrior woman of Universe 2, led by Brienne. So I don't know what the real name is. Is it Brienne or is it Brienne? Because when she's not transformed, she's known as Brienne, and if she's transformed, she's known as Brienne. So uh, then we see that Goku is getting astonished. I think it's. I don't think that he's getting astonished by the power. I think he's astonished by the speed. And then guys, if you have noticed, there is a guy right here. I think he's a guy. I think there's a character over there. And then we see Ribrianne dancing. She is the warrior of love. The universe too is full of love. It's one of the most loving universes. And I think that this episode will be pretty nice episode. And I was telling about today's episode, it was very nice, and I guess this is gonna be a blockbuster. It's gonna be the sec. It's gonna be the best episode in the Tournament of Power, according to me. After the Jiren versus Goku fight, we see Rian dancing and doing a love dance, winking, and then we get clear proof that the Yard Rat is not eliminated. I don't know where these guys are. These are all University Warriors. I think uh, I don't know their names actually. And the Yard Rat is not eliminated. In episode 100, we saw that Caulifla kicked him, but nothing happened. He still was. He's teleported back on the stage. And I guess that's all. He focused on someone's energy, I think his teammates' energy. We see this guy who's like a stuntman or kind of. Then he's the guy who looks like that guy from Universe 9, whose name was Origano. He kind of looks like him, not much, but kind of. Then we see this woman who is screaming, and this guy. They are showing their true power, the warrior women of Universe 2. And yes, here we see a beautiful scene of Frieza just knocking off all the love. He has been tortured 24/7 for about 2 to 3 years after uh, Goku defeated him on Earth, and more than 10 years after he was killed by Trunks on Earth. So he has been receiving all this torture, and he now has overcome his mental weakness of getting irritated by love. And yes, if we see Frieza, if we see Frieza, if Frieza is going to be a very major role in this tournament, in this episode of the Tournament of Power, it's going to be a very nice thing. We even so Zeno for a second, I can't rewind the thing because it's gonna be then there might be an internet problem, and the Zenos were the Zenos were loving how the love warriors were spreading out. Then we see either Sanka or Sue. She's transformed and she's about to hit, I think, Android 17. Yeah, it's Android 17. Android 17 is not struggling but is dodging, and still his shirt is getting ripped apart. I don't know what the reason is. Is he struggling or not? Comment down below. Then we see that Anderson is still dodging, and dialogue is the using dizzying transformation and shaking up the tournament of power. Guys, I think Ribrian will not be eliminated in this episode, but in an episode which is gonna come farther away, because I don't think that they will do all this for nothing. Or it might be an episode which might last in our lives, even if Dragon Ball Super is the last series. Android 17 is dodging it. Then we see that this is the bank animation which was used in the opening of Dragon Ball Super Limit Break X Survivor. If you all remember, if you all don't remember, just go then compare. I think someone must have uploaded a video comparing these two, and these two are the same animation, guys. The same animations. I think the Jiren versus Goku fight is also going to be the same. It's just my guess, but I think it's a 99% correct guess. Then we see Vegeta struggling a little bit, and guys, remember, I think he's still in his Super Saiyan 1 form, and Brian is we getting some nice power from her. I think she's a perfect match for Vegeta in Super Saiyan 1. And then we see her doing a Mega Ki Blast and Vegeta. Guys, do you all think Vegeta will be eliminated in this episode? I don't think so. And nor should the Dragon Ball Super guys would do it, because then it's going to be a little cliche kind of thing. The other two, it was like teased in the opening, and don't want that happening. Then we see the wall, and that was a Universe 10 guy, and Piccolo is fighting him. Piccolo's eyes cannot be seen, or can be seen. If you are focused, there are two little tiny dots which are over there, and Piccolo is literally getting frustrated fighting that Universe 10 guy, or maybe some other guy, we still don't know. And then we see Android 17 literally toying with the Universe 2 woman, and then we see him doing some attack and running away. And then we see it's a heated battle with me and number 17 versus the Universe 2 of Love. So as I said guys, Android 17 has a major screen time in episode 101 and 102. I think if he's eliminated in 102, that would be a literal boring thing, but we want to see more of Android 17. We want to see him against Hit also. Many of us have not even thought of him fighting with Hit, but Vegeta versus Hit, everyone's thinking that may happen in a tournament or may not. Then we see some shining key blast and explosions, all that is happening. And guys, to remember, I don't think that the second part of the pillar has descended till now. And just to remind you all, 51 warriors are left after episode 101. Like literally, just think. Even if there are still 40 minutes left, or even if there are 30 minutes left, whatever time it may be, so many warriors are dropped down in like less than not less than that. Only 10 more warriors to drop, and half of or he's already dropped out. And guys, just to remind you again, Universe 10, after Muruchem is eliminated today in the episode, and Universe 11, in which the five Pride Troopers were eliminated. These both episodes are in the these both universes are in the worst situation, and I don't think anything. And I think that because of Zero, Universe 11 is gonna last long, but Universe 10 is just going to get erased pretty soon, because Universe 10 has been facing losses. I think every single episode. Obviously, their viewers losses is very less, but I think they will get erased pretty soon. Then we see Sanka and Su. Next on Dragon Ball Super. Just to remind you, Sanka and Su, we don't know who Sanka and Su are. In this Sanka, this Su, even this one is Sanka and this one is Su. And we see that this character, this mysterious character, is literally having a tail. Reminds me of Goku in Dragon Ball. Let's remember, it was a very nice time. Okay, coming back to the topic, we are gonna see them merge with Ribrian. We don't know if all the three of the girls are going to merge in the transform state, or only Ribrian is gonna be a transform and the other two will not. We still don't know this. So, what do they mean by little witch warrior? Are the witches good or are the witches bad? And then we see a Ribrian falling down, and that's she is telling something. And then we see, if I am not wrong, it's a character. I can't make it out pretty clearly. I think it's Ribrian. Yeah, it's Ribrian. Or I think it's all three of the girls transformed. All three of the girls who are merging to create attack. That might even be the thing, because I can't clearly find out what this image is. I think that was only Ribrian, and Vegeta getting attacked by Ribrian. He's trying. Oh god, that was amazing animation. So that's it for this preview, and I'll meet you guys on Tuesday with another video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, subscribe, like, comment, and do whatever you all want.